Hi, it's Lena, and I'm so happy you're here for Welcome to Essential Oils Beyond the Basics. Whether you've dabbled in oils or you just like to know a little bit more, this class is for you. Maybe you've been interested for a while, but you aren't sure you'd actually use them, or you love the idea, but it still feels overwhelming. It's okay. I was there once too. In our home, essential oils are a way of life. We use them every day. They're super easy to use, and we started seeing results with our health, sleep, and emotions immediately. Here's a little review from our introduction class. There's over 300 essential oils on Earth, but since they're so versatile, you really only need about 10 or 20 to have a good kit. This is a picture of my little travel kit. I take oils with us everywhere. Essential oils are distilled from shrubs, flowers, trees, roots, bushes, fruits, rinds, resins, and herbs. The process has to be very precise. Variables to the process can include harvest time, distillation temperatures, and distillation time. It's important because essential oils consist of hundreds of compounds. If the extraction process is not done right, it may pull out that smelly goodness of a plant, but it won't pull out the therapeutic compounds. So these variables are going to determine the grade of an essential oil and if it has therapeutic properties. So here's the grades of essential oils. Grade A is known as therapeutic. It's made from organically grown plants and distilled at low temperatures. The plants are sourced from their own natural habitat and they're not contaminated from polluted soil or pesticides. These oils will not expire. If you ever see an expiration date on an oil, it isn't grade A. Grade B is known as food grade, and these oils may contain synthetics, pesticides, fertilizers, or chemical extenders. And you might wonder why they're called food grade if they contain harmful substances. So here's why. The FDA doesn't actually classify essential oils as food grade. It categorizes foods and other items as generally recognized as safe or GRAS for human consumption when used for their intended purposes. And intended purposes is what you want to pay attention to, because in this case, the purpose is use a very tiny amount of essential oil as a flavoring during mass production. That said, ironically, food-grade oils should not be consumed, and they won't be used for therapeutic effect. Grade C is perfume grade. They often contain chemicals and solvents to gain a higher yield. Solvents can be cancerous, but they're in many store-bought oils. You may also see these diluted 80 to 95% with alcohol. The last grade is known as floral water, and that's only good for aromatic use. It's usually a byproduct of grade A distillation. So after the essential oil is pulled out of the distillation, the leftover is floral water, and that's sold to companies. They'll take 5% of the floral water and then add 95% of a carrier and still label it pure. The fact is, only 2% of essential oils that are sold here in the United States are actually therapeutic grade. Of that small percentage, Young Living produces 98% of them. So there aren't too many people that are producing therapeutic grade essential oils. And this isn't meant to scare you, but it's super important to understand. There's so much misinformation out there, and people are using oils thinking they're doing a good thing, and they're actually causing harm. But oils laced with chemicals are not good for you. Before I found Young Living, I researched essential oil companies for months, and I went down so many rabbit holes of misinformation. Now, why is that? Why can people give so much misinformation? Well, it's because essential oils fall under the perfume industry for regulation purposes. So companies can cut corners all over the place using chemical extraction, pesticides, and fillers. Then they can still tell you, the consumer, that it's a pure essential oil. The real bummer is that if you've tried essential oils that you've picked up at the grocery store and you didn't see like the big whoop about them, you may assume that all essential oils are the same when they're not. But the most complicated part about starting your journey with essential oils is going to be finding the right company to purchase from. There's a lot of marketing out there to make you believe that a company has great oils, even if they don't. So be careful, because due to the lack of regulation, companies publish what they think will make you want to buy them. Now you may want to go ahead and do your own research. So here's some questions that you can ask essential oil companies. First, do they own any farms? If yes, you'll want to ask where the farms are located because you want crops that are grown in their native habitat. That means farms should be all over the world. You also want to know if the land has been formerly polluted with pesticides, herbicides, or chemicals, or if the farmland is clean. To my knowledge, Young Living is the only company that can answer yes to the qualification that the farmland has been clean for over 50 years. If the company purchases oils from an outside supplier, you'll want to see how close that relationship is. Do they have the lab results? Do they know how the oils are produced? And I know it feels overwhelming, but these are things the consumer should know. So here's the number of several companies, and you can feel free to do your own research. Here's some things you're going to hear if you call Young Living. Young Living has been selling essential oils for over 25 years. They have farms all over the globe that are completely organic. They complete 8 different tests on every batch of oil they produce. If it doesn't meet the standard for therapeutic quality, it's discarded. I've been to the corporate headquarters and met with scientists in the research and development department, and I can say with 100% confidence that they're the best essential oils. So we went over the methods of application a little bit in our introduction class, but I often get asked, how much are you supposed to use essential oils? And my answer is every single day. The biggest problem I've seen with people when they start using oils is they don't use them frequently enough. They should be added to your daily wellness routine, so it might be easier to put them next to something that you already do every day. Think of like putting thieves next to your toothbrush, so every morning when you start the day, you put a drop on your tongue for a little oily immunity booster. Topical application is all about getting essential oils on your skin. Usage is indicated on each label. Essential oils are very potent and powerful, so start low and go slow. In most cases, just 1 or 2 drops is going to be enough. Because of essential oils' molecular size, they're smaller than cells, which allows oils to penetrate your skin very quickly. And you can be strategic about where you place the oils, or you can just slather them on. And with a little experimenting, you're going to see what works best for you. Since the molecules in essential oils are so small, by inhaling them, they can reach the limbic center of your brain, which regulates hormones and emotions. Have you ever smelled something and it took you back to a memory from years ago? That's how powerful scent is connected to our brain. Another reason why diffusing essential oils is so important is because they purify and cleanse the air from environmental impurities. So every home should run a diffuser at least once a day to clean the air. My aromatherapy certification is specifically in French aromatherapy, which focuses on internal use of essential oils. And there's a lot of controversy about ingesting essential oils, and here's the thing. You have to be safe. You should use an oil topically before you use it internally. But internal use is my favorite method because it's easy, it's fast, and you don't lose any therapeutic effect to evaporation. For me, it's been the most effective. And Young Living is the only company with a line that is approved by the FDA for internal consumption. There's millions of uses for essential oils. I don't say they cure any disease or ailment. Just remember, I'm not a doctor. I do say that essential oils support our systems. They help our bodies help themselves. They work, and they work fast. Aromatically, the oils don't pass through the digestive system, so tests have shown they reach the heart, liver, and thyroid in 3 seconds when inhaled. When you apply them topically, essential oils enter the bloodstream in 26 seconds. And when oils enter our body, they help defend us against the free radicals that are all over the environment because they're so high in antioxidants. So every system in your body will benefit from essential oils. You may use frankincense oil to help promote youthful skin, and without knowing it, you're also supporting your immune, respiratory, and nervous system. Or you may diffuse lavender to promote restful sleep and not realize you're also boosting your immune system, helping your body find balance with seasonal allergies, and supporting your cardiovascular system. Here's another chart that I made to illustrate the variety of uses oils have. This is just to show you what I would use in a given situation, so you can read the chart like this. If I had fill in the blank, I would reach for, or if I was in need of blank support, I would try, and then you can select from the variety of oils. You can feel free to pause the video and check out the list. The first oils on the list are from the Premium Starter Kit. And you can see just with those 12 oils, you have a very well-rounded variety to choose from to support all of the systems of your body. The other 8 oils are some of my favorites, and you can see their variety of their uses. And the good news is you don't need to worry about memorizing all of the uses for each oil. There's so many resources available. My favorite is a phone app that I have, and I just reference it anytime I need to see what to try for something new. We also have an oily community that helped me so much when I was new to Young Living. Some people in the community are new, and some people have been oiling for decades. So we're all sharing our experiences together. And I know these pretty little bottles seem intimidating, but they're the bridge to natural health. Young Living oils come ready to go right out of the bottle. You don't need to learn any fancy techniques, have any advanced degrees, or a special certification to use them. You can find additional training and education about essential oils directly on the Young Living website by clicking New to Essential Oils, or you can check out my website at getoiling.com/642oils and click Learn. I'm happy to answer any questions, and our team has so many resources to help every step of the way. Remember, the Premium Starter Kit is still available starting at $165 for 12 oils and a diffuser. Or if you don't need a diffuser, there's another smaller kit called the Welcome Home Kit for $125. Making your health and your family's health a priority is worth it, because if we don't have health, then nothing else really matters. And I just know once you give the essential oils a try, you're going to wonder how you ever lived without them. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out through my website, and I look forward to hearing from you. Have a good day.